It's like fucking anybody who's successful and gotten this fucking physique or whatever the fuck they're after, like a truly great physique or anything, man, it's like people see that shit. People see that. And they're like, oh yeah, that's great. I want to be that guy. But they don't know what the fuck it takes. It's like to truly be like, wow, like great. Have a fucking unbelievable physique. It's like, it takes everything you have. And they don't want to be that guy. Because then they're fucking, you're dead. You wake up, you're dead because you're just fucking dieting so hard and you ain't no fucking energy and you're barely making it through the day. And then you fucking just eat a potato or something and then you're like, alright, I'm gonna go fucking, you work, physical job, doing fucking masonry and shit. And then you go, you're done with that, like I said, you eat a fucking potato, you drink some more caffeine, and you go fucking kill yourself like you're full of energy. When you said in the beginning, you're like, man, this is a lot. But it's almost like you have to do it. Something is just taking over. And it's like, man, just takes over. And you don't have a choice. It's like, this is what I have to do. No matter what you feel like, it's you don't have the fucking choice. So you just keep going. And you train harder than all the motherfuckers that you have well fed. That's what it takes. And you train so fucking hard. You go to fair and everything. And then when you get done, you're like, man, I should probably do some cardio. And you're like, I'm just going to go walk. And as soon as you start up the treadmill, you're like, man, I'm down for I'll just fucking try to run. And even though you done the crazy leg day yesterday and your knees are jacked up, you're in a lot of pain with your fucking knees. It hurts to just move them around and shit. And then you're like, well, I'm going to run. And all of a sudden you start running. And you're like, all right, I'm into this. And all of a sudden the thing takes over again and you're just doing it. And you're like, holy shit, dude. And then you run for a fucking hour. And then you're getting hard to sleep the night before because you're fucking it's like you're nauseous because you're fucking pushing your body so hard. It hurts. Like it hurts bad when you're trying to sleep and shit. You can't even hardly sleep because it hurts so bad. And then you fucking can't sleep hardly because you're fucking hardly eating. You're eating, but it's like you're not getting many calories in. And then you wake up and you go fucking hard again. And then you're like, that's what I live for. Like that feeling is like, that's the feeling. And then you look over your day and you're like, man, I feel great right now. I'm working out like this, whatever. You're like embodied by the spirit or whatever. And you're like, wow, this is crazy. And then you look over your day and you're like, man, I feel like fucking ass today. No energy. And then you laugh at it because it's like, look what you're doing. You're fucking doing it, man. Like, through everything, you're fucking doing it. And you don't give up. There's something in that. And I don't think very few will know that feeling. And that feeling is better than anything, man. It's better than anything because it's like, man, you're doing it. You're accomplishing your goal in your heart and you're giving it all. And you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, man, and you have undeniable proof that you don't give up. You have undeniable proof that you're true with yourself. When you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. You have undeniable proof that you build the good self-confidence with yourself. Because it's like, well, fuck it, dude, and you're not afraid anymore. Because you failed in SWATs. And you're just not afraid. Because you're facing the fears. It's like, man, I don't know if I can do this. And then you go do it anyway. And then something comes over you, and then you're just like, man, I don't know, it's like the will of God or something. It's like, man, you can accomplish anything. With this fucking, like, this thing takes over. And it's like, man, I can do it. I can fucking do it. It's crazy. That's what it's about. And I just encourage anybody at all to go for it. Just do it. Just give everything you have into something. Build your passion. Your passion will come if you just fucking go for it and you try and you give everything you have. You give everything you have to where you're just like, man, I'll die for this fucking thing right now. Like, I will die for it right now. That is when you're alive. And if you don't know that, it's like, man, you're just merely fucking existing. You're just wasting air, because what the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck are you doing on Earth? It's like, it's a fucking superpower. The human spirit is, it's like, wow. And very few know it. You just have to go for it. You have to just relentlessly, like, dude, just pour everything you have in it. Just become it. Because that's what you are. It's like, and if you're not living it, well, that's why you're fucked up. That's why you're fucked up. That's why you're all fucked up in your head. You can't do shit. You're never honest with yourself. You lie to yourself. Everything's fine. No, nothing's fine. You're never good enough. You're never gonna be good enough, ever. And that should resonate with you, and you should be like, man, I'm gonna fucking do it. Like, I'm not good enough. I'm never gonna be good enough. Fucking, you're good enough. This motherfucking shit. Like, it's stupid. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. You're not good enough. How the fuck can you be good enough when there's more to become? How the fuck can you be good enough? Ever. Ever. You don't be better. It's stupid. It's weak. It's fucking weak. It's weak. If you think that you're good enough, well, then you're fucking a liar. You're not good enough. You gotta do better. You can become more. Live your life like you'll die tomorrow and become everything you can.